What's up, everybody? I hope you are having an amazing part of your day. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Wow. If you did not watch American Ninja Warrior Monday night, let me just fill you in really quick. I hit my very first buzzer on American Ninja Warrior. Also, only 5 people cleared my qualifying day, which is the lowest number ever in American Ninja Warrior history that hit a qualifying buzzer. It went Isaiah Thomas, then me, yours truly, Elijah Browning, then Jody Avila, then Vinny, and then Jonathan Godbout. That rounded out the top 5. Only 5 clears. There was some incredible ninjas that day. If you haven't watched that episode, go watch it. It was incredible. If you've been a fan of the channel for a long time, you know this is not where we usually film. We are somewhere very special. This is actually my grandpa's farm, and for those of you that don't know, this is where my American Ninja Warrior dreams started when I was like 8 years old. I mean, this is the rock wall that me and my grandpa built that I would always climb for like hours, even though it's literally like 10 feet tall. I mean, this is where the dream started. We built these little stairs, and you climbed up the stairs or whatever, you came down, and then that beam over there, we would hang a rope from the beam, and so you climb the rope all the way up, boom. Got pegboard, got the rock wall. I would always jump from like those to the rock wall. Over here, this was the first salmon ladder I built. The rungs were like right here. I took them off, then built a peg salmon ladder. But I haven't used it in like years and years and years because all my ninja stuff is currently at my house, not here. But look at this, guys. I mean, this is where it all started. This was the original ultimate cliffhanger, just these 2x4s. And it was so hard way back in the day. I mean, this is where the dream started. I just wanted to make this video and say thank you so much for all of your support. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers, by the way, guys. Less than 200 away, so please subscribe. I really want to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of summer, so we have 2 months to get 200 subscribers. Please make that happen. But also, I just wanted to say thank you. I've been receiving so many amazing support and comments about like, hey, you did an awesome job, and I just really appreciate that because it's been a dream since I was literally 5 years old. I'm gonna tell my story really quick, but if you don't watch the rest of the video, thank you so much and please subscribe. All right, now to my life story. Everything started when I was 5 years old and me and my friends stumbled upon a YouTube video titled Sasuke Ninja Warrior, and I was like, what is that? And we had to click on it. And immediately I was hooked. All these ninjas that were Japanese and in Sasuke, which was super cool, they were running through this course as hard, like they were saying the hardest obstacle course in the world. I was like, what does that even mean? That is so cool. My 5-year-old brain couldn't even retain the information. So a couple years go by, and when I was 8 years old, I started watching the show on American Ninja Warrior, which is the American version of Sasuke. And so I watched it since I was like 6 to 8 years old. When I was 8 years old, that's actually when I started like training for the show. So I'd watched it a couple years and I was like, I really want to do this. This is incredible. So my parents got me a pull-up bar. I started learning how to do pull-ups and stuff, which I couldn't do a pull-up when I first got my pull-up bar. It took a while. Then me and my grandpa started building ninja obstacles in this very place, in this beautiful, beautiful place. I basically grew up here practically. I came out here every single Saturday since I was like 10 years old. But yeah, so that's where it all started. Me and my grandpa built ninja obstacles here, and that's where I started training. When I was 10 years old, I finally said, let's go to a competition. First off, because I found out that there was competitions for my age group, and I was like, let's go to a competition. So me and my mom went to a competition. In my age group, I ended up bombing it. I got second fastest time on stage 1, and then I got dead last on stage 2, which is pretty embarrassing because I was feeling really good. Got second fastest time on stage 1, but it's all good. The owner of the gym was like, hey, Elijah, do you want to run the young adult age group, which was the age group above mine? And it was quite a bit older than mine, but I was like, yeah, let's do it. And I ended up getting second overall in the young adult age group. That felt so good. A couple years went by, placed second in UNAA finals, third in UNAA finals, and then fifth in UNAA finals. This same year I did American Ninja Warrior Junior, was a semi-finalist in American Ninja Warrior Junior. I'm 13 at this age, I also placed 5th my very first National Ninja League finals, which are the 2 different leagues, the 2 major leagues that I do. So that was a super good confidence booster. Being semi-finalist in junior was super cool, an amazing experience, but I still had this goal of going on American Ninja Warrior and winning American Ninja Warrior. That was the goal, and I still wanted to accomplish that goal. I kept training, I kept working hard, and when I was 15 years old, I get a random call from Mr. Matt Eisman himself. He called me and he's like, you're going to be competing on American Ninja Warrior Season 12 along with 19 other teenagers. Guys, that was the best phone call I've ever gotten in my life. I couldn't believe it. I wasn't expecting the call. It was a complete shock to me. I couldn't believe it. I was so surprised. And then out of nowhere, the illness hit. That was the hardest moment pretty much in my life, and I've had some hard moments, but that was really hard getting the call, or it was really an email, and they were like, hey, you're not going to be competing on Season 12 because we don't know if we're going to have a full season, and they ended up not having a full season. It was really hard, but I wasn't blaming anybody, you know, I wasn't blaming myself, wasn't blaming any of the producers, wasn't blaming anything. We couldn't control it, and so that was just really hard from a disappointing standpoint, but I knew it wasn't anyone's fault, so there was no anger, and it honestly just fueled me. I was like, all right, next year, if they have teens and I get the call, I am going to be ready. I am going to win next year. So that's what I did. Every single day I woke up motivated and ready to go after it. And here we are. We got the call for American Ninja Warrior Season 13. And honestly, I felt so much more prepared going into this year than I did even last year. And so I'm kind of grateful everything ended up happening the way it did. And God is so good in that way because he worked through it, made something amazing out of it. And here I am with my first American Ninja Warrior buzzer under my belt. Guys, thank you so much for the support. If you have any questions at all that you want me to answer, go down in the comments below, comment them away, because I answered every single comment unless it's like, I guess a generic comment. But if it's a question, I answer every single question, comment, and I try to like everyone's comments. So go down there, ask a question. If there's 1,000 questions, I will try to get through every single question. So go down there, ask the question, subscribe. Thank y'all so much for watching this video of my life story in a very abbreviated section. Merch video coming out very soon. Link in the description for my merch. This is one of the awesome shirt designs. The shirt you saw me run on the show is also on that website. Plus, there's a special shirt, Both Hands shirt. I donate everything I make from that specific shirt to Both Hands. An amazing organization. I'll also link that below. Both Hands and shirts. Go check them out. Thank y'all so much for watching. I will see you very soon with another awesome video. Let's go!